What is going on YouTube? It is Andrew here with Andrew's Appalachian Adventures. Today we got a really cool video on a really cool old shotgun. Before we get into it, if you guys don't care, leave a like, comment, subscribe down below, and let's get after it. What is going on, guys? I have a real treat for you all today. This gun here is a Remington Model 1148, chambered in 12 gauge with a 30-inch barrel and a fixed full choke. These guns were made between 1949 and 1968 and then later rebranded as the Mohawk 48, but made much, much cheaper. These are the better ones than the Mohawk 48. If you can get your hands on one of these, I would, because they are going up in price. These guns are long recoil activated, which means the whole barrel itself reciprocates into the receiver with the bolt. It is not a gas-operated shotgun like the Remington 1100, which came directly after the 1148 did. Which means these guns kick a lot harder because you have the entire barrel moving. Whenever you rack it by the charging handle, you can take the barrel and literally pull it back. I'll demonstrate that later for you guys. They made these guns in a few different variants. They made them in a skeet. They made them in a goose, waterfowl hunting, and then I made a trap. This is the goose waterfowl hunting because it has the 30-inch long barrel and the full choke. If you have a factory 30-inch barrel full choke gun, yours is a goose model. They only came with a 30-inch barrel and a full choke in the goose models. This gun here, guys, is a semi-automatic shotgun. Alright, like I said, these are long recoil activated guns. These are not a gas operated shotgun. What I mean by long recoil is this. I can take the barrel itself and see that? I can slide the whole barrel back into the receiver. It's kind of hard from this angle, but it can be done. And that is how the gun operates, which means they have a lot more kick because there's not a gas system. The whole barrel recoils into the receiver along with the receiver. These are a very smooth gun, contrary to what most people think, where they are long recoil activated. These are actually very well built guns. If the receiver on this gun looks familiar, you say, huh, that looks like an 870. The 870 was modeled after this receiver. If you don't believe me, you can do your own research. But the 870 was modeled after the receiver on the 1148. Because the 1148 was made between 1949 and 1968. So it's right there in the middle of when the 870 was replacing the Model 31. My apologies. This gun here is in immaculate condition for its age. It is a 1953 model, and it is in amazing condition for the year model that it was made, guys. This gun's 73 years old. I have a few videos of me taking a few shots with it. I have done a little bit of hunting with it. This one is chambered in 12 gauge. As you can see, 12 gauge. This is not a 3-inch gun. This only shoots a 2 3/4 inch shell. You cannot shoot anything longer in these guns, guys. They did not have 3-inch magnums back when these guns first were produced. Not very long after they came out with 3-inch magnums, but when this one was produced, they did not make a 3-inch magnum. You got walnut stock on both ends. If you ever get one of these and it kicks way harder than you think it should, there is actually a brass friction ring in here because these guns are modeled after the Browning Auto 5, which is the greatest automatic shotgun ever made. It was a long recoil gun too, did not have a gas system. This one is a Remington Model 11-48. The Remington Model 11 is the same exact gun. This is just more streamlined than the Model 11 was, as you can see. But ultimately, it has the same exact action as the Model 11 and the Browning Auto 5. They copied the Auto 5 so many times it wasn't even funny. As you guys can see here, this is the whole gun. It has very nice checkering. It is a 30-inch barrel. This was a Goose model gun, a waterfowl model gun. The only ones that came with a 30-inch full choke is the waterfowl edition guns. As an automatic, that right there is how you close the trigger. And it is unsafe. It is unloaded. I'll show you guys how to break it down real quick. So what you do, take the bolt, lock it back to the rear. Put the gun on the ground. Make sure the gun's unloaded. Take the barrel. What you do, after you lock the bolt to the rear, take your hand on the barrel, push down. Then you have a nut right there. As you push down on the barrel, hold the barrel in place, loosen the nut. Take the nut off, slide your fore end off, and then your barrel comes off. Here is the brass friction ring I was talking about. Right inside there, the little sleeve. As you can see, it moves just a hair. That is a brass friction ring. If you have one of these guns, if you have a Remington 1148 and it kicks like a mule, way harder than it should, chances are it does not have a brass friction ring. This gun's very simple. Regular old push button safety. Really, that's all there is to it. So reassembly is really easy. Take your forestock, your forearm, circle metal tongue, goes up top. Actually, backwards. Put your barrel on first. Take your barrel, slide it back in the grooves. Take the barrel, push down, forearm with the ring pointing up. Take it, slide it on, push down on your barrel, put your nut back on, slide it on, hand tight. That's all these need. Do not hand tighten these guns. And then, once you got it all put back together, ignore the pop cans up there. I'm lazy. But once you got it all put back together, slide the bolt forward. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Remington Model 1148. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would mean the world to me. I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel here, and every like, view, comment, subscribe you guys give me really improves the algorithm, lets YouTube show my channel to more people, ultimately helping me in the end, helping you, because then I can post more videos of awesome older shotguns like this. And I have a ton of older guns too. A ton of older guns. Rifles, shotguns, pistols, etc. You name it, I got something that you would probably like. So, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe down below. God bless you, and God bless America. You guys along with us? I can get in the hole. Alright, let's get after it.